Nebraska really picking on Emmy Selman, trying to serve her, load her up.
Working on Selman again, wearing number 14, Londot out of the middle. Good block touch against Beeson. Londot ripping into the cross court.
That was a perfect set to Londot after the dig from the setter. Gives Emily Londot.
If you are correct, you basically have an infinite number. I'll give you those categories in a moment. Back to Webker. Jackson again, unloading off the right side. Just spectacular on the slide.
Stay long.
4-0 run for the second-ranked Nebraska Cornhuskers on the road here at the Cavelli. Andy Jackson coming in as a league best .479 efficiency, which is spectacular. Nebraska, when they don't get ace, they're passing right on target. Good block touch. Important juncture right now. Very, very nice play by number 31 in white. Kennedy Orr, 6-foot senior out of Eagan, Minnesota, on to serve. Continuing pressure on Selman. Londot out of the back row. Second in points, or 2,000 kills, 2,000 points, and also 1,000 digs. Selman, high up into the block, another chance. That is such a good swing, dug by Rodriguez. Ohio State got to have this free ball back to Selman, and even Lexi Rodriguez can't dig that ball. Brilliant swing. Almost every serve going to number 14 in white. The fans not happy. They wanted a lift on that particular play. Londot off speed. Rodriguez says no. Must have for Ohio State. Rader, no. Right side to Londot. Murray. Gotta keep that dig on your side of the net. Tough chance that time for Elizabeth Hasbro. Alabama back to serve. Spent a couple of years down at Florida before transferring to Lincoln, Nebraska. Every ball on Selman, and she's been up to the task. This time beating Lexi Rodriguez to the outside. Brilliant swing. Perfect pass. Here comes the slide again. Jackson is dug by Selman. Good serve down the line, working on Murray. Out of system here for number 27. Shot up into the block, recycled. Very earth-friendly. Perfect first contact by Beeson, and then out of the back row. That ball was tucked inside the Ohio State block. Playing in place of 6'1" Grace Egan, out with the same ankle injury that ended her season last year prematurely. She is expected to come back. Things that nobody else can. Maybe this qualifies.
And Bergen Riley sets her up for this play.
Tuman, excellent reception and over the top of the block.
Defense of Nebraska.
Out of system, Ohio State with a chance. Got to go right side to Londot. No, out of the back row to Selman, and a touch by Olivia Mauck in the back row. Nice swing by...
And there's a lot of others that can emerge. There's still time, but those two are the best that I've seen.
Beeson, beautiful dig into the cross court by Hasbrook. Free ball, Ohio State needs it early for some confidence and momentum. Right side set too tight. Out of the back row. Gibson out of the play, the setter. Rodriguez is never out of the play. Ball, wow, just a rocket by Merritt. Beeson delivered by Riley.
We've seen them play very high-level volleyball, but then we've seen them get swept. So they haven't established the level of dominance that Nebraska and Pitt have.
Beeson again. Wonderful velocity out of number 13 in black.
But Olivia Mauck is such an elite passer that she found a way into this Nebraska lineup.
Working on Selman again. I'll give you the good or perfect pass numbers for Mauck in just a moment. Murray, and another kill. Yeah, you need a timeout if you're Ohio State.
So rules like you must tuck in your t-shirt at practice. John says simply, hey, this isn't a club team. And then no long acrylic nails. Coach Cook has acquiesced and allows the fake nails. They just can't be too long. And then there's the rule, this is my favorite, guys, of no powdered eggs. There is actually a clause specifically written into their hotel contracts.
It's been a very, very tough start. Young Ohio State team, also hit with a couple of key injuries on the outside. Beeson once again, in Ohio State one attack error. Incredibly efficient. Brandewee's back on, having to make first contact. And Jackson said, enough of this. Whether I'm from Alaska or Colorado, we're getting rid of this. 24 swings, not the kind of night or afternoon she would like to have after she was so good last night. But Jen Flynn Oldenburg wasn't making any excuses when she spoke with our Heather Cox. Jen Flynn Oldenburg pushing buttons, changed her setters, trailing 17-7. Abby Yoder, backup setter, on to serve. And Taylor Landfair again. Very impressive performance by Nebraska. Working on Selman. Good swing. Out of the Big Ten Conference. Working on Murray. Oh, nobody up, pass to kill.
And she's going to win that all day long.
There is Beeson. Webker, very good reception. And off the top of the block, Eloise Brandewee started to do some work offensively.
Texas today. Texas is one of the most talented teams in the country, trying to find the right lineup so they could make a big push in the NCAA tournament.
Dug by Rodriguez again. Must have it if you're Ohio State. Excellent swing, number 14.
High to the deep corner.
Perfect reception, Landfair. That is almost indefensible.
As the road team, the less experienced team, but this is a huge stage for Purdue as well. A lot of pressure playing in front of your home fans in an atmosphere like this. Eva Hudson, that's in. Point Purdue. Still very early in the first set, but so far so good. There's almost an ace. It's cleared by the libero, Allie Horning. And Chloe Chicoine with the power tip. Saves that point for Purdue.
That was a massive focus of the offseason, getting that timing down with Taylor Anderson. Last year was shaky because Anderson was just a freshman, but right now it's looking pretty good, and you can tell the work that Colvin and Anderson are throwing some gaps and some quick sets right behind the setter.
McAleer, the freshman, serves for the second time now. Delaney Maple with the pass over to Alonzo Corsellis. To the pin, Chicoine sent back over. On the slide, Colvin is partially blocked, and Alonzo Corsellis puts that one down. And Dave Shondell has turned Purdue into a national powerhouse. Good swing put down right there by Indiana's Maddie Sell. Can't speak for the coaches, but we'd love a nice long match here inside Mackey Arena.
I always love 5 sets, come on.
Allie Hornung with the bump set to Woolard, and she drops that one down in the middle of the back row. Hornung serves. It is set point Purdue. Another free ball dug by Hudson. Chicoine. Hayworth sets Alonzo Corsellis from the back row. Chicoine. Dug by Gary. Tatum, power tip, it's blocked. And Sell puts it in. Point. It's Delaney Maple serving for Indiana. Chicoine blocked. Hayworth, the back set to Maple. On the roster as a defensive specialist. Good swing there. Purdue keeps it alive. Roll shot, Chicoine. Gary over to Tatum. And it's an Indiana point. 4 for Purdue. Here's Maple. Woolard kicked up by Hayworth. That ball is still alive. Hudson dug by Gary. Maple brings it toward the net. Alonzo Corsellis puts it down. Tight to the net. Pushed over by Colvin. It was dangerous for Purdue. Tatum the swing. Colvin puts an end to the first set. Enough is enough.
Back passer.
Kane is a sophomore from Florida. That was her 10th ace of the season, and that's a good swing from Candela. So another one for Daphne. Chloe Chicoine flies in from the back row. That's her 10th kill.
Got to keep it going. Beautiful set from Anderson, not only getting it up, but